Here we go. Green flag flies. Parent, tell you what, that turbo V8 in that Bentley does like to feed on these straights. You nailed it about Mancinelli looking at Hargrove, and Hargrove moved right to the center of the track, Cal.
And look at this, Gottsacker on Sofronis. He's got a great run going as they head to turn one. James has timed his restart nicely, but Clennon is right there, and if he can just get a good clean run through turn three, as we see the Maserati and the Mustang of Brynjolfsson and Courtney go side by side. If Clennon can just get a good clean run here through turn three, he could really be on the attack here as we get to turn five.
Watch it as they exit here.
Oh,
yeah, boy, James
him.
just got a huge launch out of three.
He realized that was important because he knows the speed of that McLaren as we see Sofronis and Gottsacker side by side again.
Sofronis just trying to protect all he can. Now Gottsacker gets to the inside here.
Look at James Clay using that BMW speed again to good effect, gets around Buford. Really close there. May have been a slight nudge, slight tap as they go through the apex of five.
Here's a good look at another young man. We always talk about how young Parker Chase is, but I think Harry's, what, all of 18?
Yeah, they were teammates, obviously, with the Ginettas a couple of seasons ago.
Sofronis attacking Clennon. That's a big
move.
Big braking duel there.
They're using the ABS to full effect there, diving down the inside, and Gottsacker's going to get a run as well, and that Sinner's really quick through the carousel. He should be able to gap the McLaren a little bit.
Yeah, Mark just got offline a little bit when James made that late lunge, and it was very opportunistic and well done by Harry Gottsacker.
And I'll tell you what, for Sofronis right now he has to really key on laying down a fast lap and thinking about qualifying starting spot for tomorrow.
Obviously, tires are a little used, these Pirelli P0s, but one of the great things about these tires is Clay getting a great run as well on Clennon. Not quite close enough, but these P0s, if you've managed them well, when you've got that car light on fuel near the end of one of these races, you can still put in a solid lap. These Pirelli P0s are just superb.
They really are. They just hold on to that performance. Despite the loads around here at Road America, Clennon now under attack by everyone, but he's going to use that straightaway speed to be able to gap these cars a little bit. BMW is probably the second quickest one in the pack, though.
Yeah, I wonder if he's used those rear tires up just trying to stay in front of Gottsacker before that last restart. They were in pretty hard pressing battle there. I wonder if he's starting to use some of his tires up.
Oh, did you see how close
that was really close?
That was a piece of paper. But Clay just able to get through.
Watch Courtney. He's got a really good run there through turn one. No opening for him, though, as Buford fills that lane.
Now watch him now come out of three. That Maserati does have some good straight line.
Doesn't have the ABS, though, so he can't be as aggressive as some of the other marks down into the brake zone for five.
Boy, he's there, though, isn't he?
He loves this racetrack.
Watch him look to the inside. There he looks. Buford covers it a little bit.
He's trying to fill the mirrors there for Buford.
Well, one of the things, if you can get that guy to defend in and then you're behind him, you can react any way you want, pop out a little bit, open that radius up, and get a better launch. You know Jeff's thinking about that. Anything he can do is we're at 3.5 minutes remaining. And
good one for Jason Bell today.
Sure is. It's nice to see, too. He's had a problematic start to the season, switched teams. Now running with GMG, and they said it was nice in between Lime Rock and here. They took the car, were able to go through it completely. And Jason, I think, is enjoying driving that car now for sure. Ian James just continues to be up front, and I mean solidly so.
He's controlling it, going for three in a row here at Road America. They've certainly got the sweet spot with the setup, and he's managed it beautifully, as you'd expect with his experience. And in GT, it continues to be Perrin.
And again, that's a Bentley. That's British. You see him on. It always looks at first glance he's on the wrong side of the car. No, it's a right side drive.
There's a great battle here between Chase and Fuentes. Parker sideways there as he had to pinch it right at the apex there. Martinez hanging on for dear life here, trying to hold on to this victory. Parker Chase deep on the brakes there. We'll have Ryan Dial, his teammate in the Sprint X format, on the radio trying to get his young charge to the front.
That was a smart move by Martin. When he realized he was there, he dipped the brake, turned in underneath him, and he got a run out of 3. Parker's protecting. See if Martin pops to the outside, tries to do something here. Parker drifts across just a little bit.
Tries to time it to
Here
do
we
the
go.
over-under. It's going to be acceleration run up to turn 6.
Well, he's got one move.
Yeah, he's entitled to do it. He just started ahead of Martin, so that will be okay.
Well, this is interesting. Look at Imperato watching. Through turn 7. What does Martin have down into turn 8?
Looks to the inside.
White flag next time by. Next time by, white flag.
A little bit of a late maneuver there by Martin.
I tell you what, these two keep duking it out here and compromising their lines. Suddenly Imperato could be right in there.
Oh, look at this scrap a little bit farther. That's Jason Bell you were talking about. And then the 274 Ranch machines, Gar Robinson sneaking around.
Tony Gaples there in the background as well, trying to make some late moves.
That's the 04 Kurtz. Good to see him out and running after that big shunt.
He'll just be looking for a nice clean race, a reset, and come back strong tomorrow.
Boy, and El Gahanian just faded, didn't he, in that Marco Polo crossbow?
Yeah, kind of the opposite what you'd expect, right?
Absolutely.
We expected him to be stronger in the late stages, but he's certainly been very brave on the brakes here today.
He had to pinch that a little bit, and that gives Ori Fadani and that number 13. That's teammate to Scott Hargrove for Pfaff Racing. White flag out. Parent leading him across the line. Vielander, 1.3 seconds adrift. That's the margin. Then Hargrove in the Castrol Pfaff Porsche, then the white Ferrari of Pole Sitter Mancinelli.
Look at Chase defending there on the run to turn 1. Oh, look at this. Safronis has caught Ian James.
Wow.
He has caught him. This is a battle for the lead. And Safronis just laid down the fastest lap of the race at a 2:19.6. That will give him pole for tomorrow if it sticks.
Well, you said he needed to focus once he got up into that second spot. He had clear track in front of him. But, man, did he run a lap, and he has run down, as you said, James. White flag for our GTS field as Gottsacker's dropped off just a little bit.
See, time has run out, but obviously the checkered flag will be displayed after the GT cars, the overall leaders. Get back around here. Ooh. Oh, Martin and Chase. Big battle there down into turn 5.
Here comes Imperato and Chase. Martin just, I don't think there was a tap. It looked like Chase just maybe got in a little too hot trying to defend.
Yeah, I watched him in qualifying down there, and he seemed to be super inconsistent. And I spoke to Ryan Dial about it. He said, no, we're just getting him to try different stuff to try and be a bit more effective on the brakes down there.
Boy, and Alan Brynjolfsson has just come alive late in this one, too, Cal. This lead trio is broken free. But behind him, Clennon is in 4th, then Clay Buford, then Brynjolfsson has snuck around Courtney.
Look how strong Safronis is into the brakes.
That Audi is so nimble.
It is. And it's got such good aero that it just plants in the brake zones.
Don't forget, these two seem to always be in the thick of the action. Remember CTMP when Ian made that move down into Moss Corner and had to give it back. I thought it was just good hard racing, but it was deemed to be avoidable contact for position.
All right, here we go. Turn 8.
Try to go late on the brakes there for Safronis, but Ian James just got such a great run out of 8.
All right, here we go. Checker flag coming out for Alvaro Parent. After a rough start to the season, he has hit his stride, puts another W into the column with Vielander in 2nd, Hargrove in 3rd, Mancinelli 4th, and Christensen in the 5th spot. Here we go, and it is Fuentes hanging on for the GTA win, again over Parker Chase. What a great battle that was at the end with Imperato right there. And here we go. Last time down into Canada corner.
Ian James defends. He takes the inside lane away. He had to. What can Safronis do? He rolls speed through the apex here, but nowhere to go with it.
And the thing for Safronis is he will, if he can, go for the win, but he's not going to risk it because knowing where Aschenbach is way back, he looks.
James versus James.
Ian James Safronis. I like it. We can just say it that way. With Gottsacker watching. Up the hill we go. Onto the front straight. Under the bridge. And it is Panos winning for the 3rd straight time in Road America with Ian James, points leader. Overall, Safronis into 2nd. And a Sin R1 in the hands of Harry Gottsacker ends up 3rd. Just a fabulous, fabulous run. Mark Clennon will end up 4th. Then James Clay in his return to World Challenge for Bimmerworld to BMW is 5th. And Brynjolfsson sneaks around both Buford and Courtney for 6th.